Hi guys, so today we're going to be having a look at Kiko's Active Fluo collection. It's part of their 20th anniversary celebration. They've brought out a couple of limited edition collections, including this one, which has a lot of neon UV reactive colours in it, which is really unusual and really cool, and I wanted to play with it. So I haven't bought the entire collection, partly because of money, but there's a quick overview of what's there. I didn't buy like the clutch or the phone case. I didn't buy the primer because it's just a primer. I didn't buy the nail polish because I think UV nail polish has been done. And I didn't buy the eyeshadow palette because it's not actually UV, it's just bright pastel colours, and I have lots of bright pastel colours, bright neon-y colours, and I have loads of bright shadow. So the primer is just a mattifying primer, it's £10.90. The 6-pan eyeshadow palette is £12.90. Let's go to what I did buy. So I've got two of the lipsticks. I thought there was only two, but now looking at the website there is a third one and I'm a little bit gutted. So I've got shade 1, which is apparently Stronger Coral, which is supposed to turn a purpley colour. I've got shade 2, which is Powerful Fuchsia, which also turns a purpley colour. And the shade that I didn't get is a Vigorous Blue, which is blue that glows blue, which, to be honest, if I see it in the shop, if I'm out today or tomorrow, I'm going to get it and test it. But it definitely wasn't in the shop when I was there. Convinced of that. So each of those is £6.90, so it's pretty reasonable for a lipstick. And the packaging's pretty cool. You know, the outer casing matches the colour inside, and they do come in this packaging, which I think is slightly misleading, because this kind of suggests it's going to glow green and that's going to glow yellow, which is not the case according to the website. So each of the lipsticks has a matching lip and body pencil. Again, I only got the coral and pink one, and again these are £5.90. They did have the blue pencil. I'm just not that into blue eyeliner and things, and I'm not really planning on using this on my body, so I just got the pencils to match the lipsticks that I was trying out. So the nail polishes, like I said, I skipped them. They're £3.90. Sorry, it's actually a clear top coat for the nail polish. And lastly, where did it go? Oh no, there is a black eyeliner. There it is, which is also £5.90. Doesn't tell you what colour this is going to glow. All the pencils are twisty up pencils. So that is the quick overview. So I'm going to insert a clip of me finishing up my makeup today. Just my eyeliner and my lips. Everything else I've done already because it's got nothing to do with this collection. And I will come back later on tonight. I have bought a UV torch, so once it's dark we will be able to check this out and see what it looks like when it's glowing. So I will speak to you guys in a second when I'm putting this on. Okay, so let's get to applying these. I'm going to do the eyeliner first just because, I don't know, it kind of bugs me when I'm sitting with bright eye makeup and no mascara or eyeliner. And I don't do my mascara until the eyeliner's on, so it's coming up first. So this is a very plasticky feeling pencil. Oh, they were twist up. Cool, okay. So neon green, twist up pencil. Let's see what we can do. I'm not very good at doing wings with pencils, but we'll see what I manage with this. So seems to be transferring okay. It's not the creamiest pencil that I've used, but it is nice and black. I wasn't sure whether UV pigments would have much of an impact on the blackness or not. I really know nothing about it, but I guess it does limit your formula slightly. Oofed. I think I need an extra hand to hold my skin tight. This is skipping a little bit. And then my eyeshadow looks really weird when it's stretched out. Right. I think that's probably about as good as we're going to get, but let's see. Oh, I just snapped the tip off completely there. Smooth. Right, so definitely a drier formula of eyeliner. Don't twirl it up too much. That's a little snap. Okay, I'm going to finish this and come back because watching Sandy put on eyeliner is not that exciting. Okay, actually I just want to show you guys something. This is a really dry formula. I actually just tried to go in with a brush to try and like smooth this out, and it actually feels more like I'm kind of flaking it off, so I am going to attempt to get it to match this eye, but it'll take a while, I think. Okay, so the eyes are done. I cheated a little bit. I did get my Kat Von D liner and use it to fill in some gaps just at the lash line. I tried a couple of tricks with this liner. I tried warming up with my hair straighteners because that sometimes softens a quite dry liner or quite hard liner and makes it easier to work with, but I don't know if this one's just too dry to even kind of melt. I tried warming up on the back of my hand, also tried to get a better edge on it that way after it snapped, and it didn't really help. So this takes a lot of effort as an eyeliner, and you know, it's up to you whether you want to go for that or not. We will be testing the UV side of it out later. I can't help but wish they had just managed some kind of like clear liquid UV liner that you could put over any liner, any colour of liner you own. That probably would have been awesome and so much easier to use. So next we're going to do the lips, and after that I am mildly nervous. So I actually got both the lip colours that are available. They're in kind of matching tubes. So the outsides match the insides. I'm going to try and do a bit of an ombre lip with these, and I've got the two matching lip liners as well, which I'm hoping are a less dry formula than the eyeliner, or it's going to be pretty unpleasant. Now these are sold as lip and body pencils. I didn't get the blue one because I'm not that into it. So what way around am I going to do these colours for? Right, I'm going to do pink on the inside and like the peachy red on the outside. So again, it's the automatic twist up pencil, and let's go. Let's zoom you in again. So straight off, this seems to be much creamier. Phew! I did a lip scrub before and I literally just realised I've got a bit of sugar stuck to my lip ring. Smooth. So this went on okay. It blends a bit as well. Blends as long as you're fast. Okay. Good. I'm just gonna feather that shade in a little bit. Now, I never really do much with my lipstick in terms of trying to get multiple shades on there because I feel like I have quite small lips, so it's a challenge. Okay, And I'm getting some like lumpy bits coming off. Let's try the pink and then we'll move on to the lipsticks. I mean, from the swatches, the lipsticks are pretty pigmented anyway. I just wanted to try all the products that they had. So that comes across as a slightly chalky pink, but yeah, I definitely wouldn't recommend these lip pencils on their own. That finish is just not... It's just not what you would want, what we say, as a look. Okay. In case you hadn't worked it out, I'm not in love with the lip and body pencils. They're a little bit on the crumbly, dry, waxy. Oh my god, that feels pretty uncomfortable. Ah, okay. Lipstick, let's go for the corally colour straight at the bullet. And do you know what? It's just not going on nice because of that liner. I'm going to take the liner off and start again with just the lipstick. Sorry, you're not getting a proper full test, but the. Okay, so I've carefully got the liner off and my lips feel so much better already. So let's just go straight in with the lipstick and yeah, that's going on so much nicer and smoother now that there's not the kind of waxy choppy lip pencil underneath. The colour's not quite as pigmented as I was expecting, but I don't know what I was expecting from the lipstick, but I was expecting it to be a very punchy, in your face, neon even without the black light on it kind of thing. It's not what I'm getting. I'd quite happily wear this to work. Damn, because I've been putting off this test all week because I thought I shouldn't be wearing this to work. So the pink, I'm just going to quickly get some on a little brush, do the inside of my lips if I can. I'm going in with a bullet. Go back in with a brush just to kind of meld the two together. Okay, so that's quite a subtle difference, I would say, between the two shades, but it still gives a little bit of a 3D effect to the lips. But I would say both are pretty colours. Just at the moment, I would say get the lipstick, not the lip liner. If you know of any ordinary lip liners that would match these colours, use them, I'm sure the UV is still going to work just because of the lipstick's there. But I will be coming back once it's darker tonight and doing some tests of the UV. I have bought a little UV torch, so we will see how it looks. So the time just now is 11:06, so we can see how this holds up throughout the day as well. Hi guys, so I'm back for an unexpectedly early check-in with this. I'm just going to zoom you in. Now I've got some black crumbly bits from the eyeliner going down my cheek, which, with this being, you know, UV reactive, if that was on a night out, it would look so weird. You would just have little spots on your face that were glowing, so that's not ideal. So we're clearing that up. The lips are okay. I don't know why I zoomed out because I'm about to zoom back in. I say we've got kind of different lasting powers on these lipsticks. So the pink's looking a little bit chalky, just kind of on the inside of my lips. And I feel like that peachy shade has faded somewhat, so I am going to touch those up just now and we will see how it goes from there. I've not really done much. I've literally been sitting, drinking a little bit of juice, watching some Netflix. So we've not really had a challenging day, or a couple of hours. But given this is neon, I kind of see it as like a, you know, aimed at a night out, and I don't know if I want anything quite that high maintenance on a night out. I don't want eyeliner that's crumbling down my face. So I will check back in, and as I said, we'll definitely be back later when it's dark. Hiya, so I'm back for the final check-in. It is now 11:15. It has been so warm today, so I'm a little bit shiny, which I apologise for. I haven't touched my lipstick up since my last check-in, so I'm going to touch that up just before we do the actual UV test. Oops. So and I'm also just going to do some arm swatches just so we can get a bit of everything in one place. So that's the pink lipstick, it's matching liner, the coral lipstick, and it's matching liner, and the black eyeliner. Now I'm not sure if this is what's smudged under my eyes or if it's my mascara, but we're about to do the UV light test, at which point I'm hoping that will become kind of obvious and then we can work it out from there. So I'm going to go and switch the lights out and be right back. Okay, so this feels really bizarre. I'm sitting here and I don't think you guys can see anything, so whoa. I mean, my whole face glows because I'm really pale. Let's try the arm swatches first. I mean, I'm finding this quite hard to judge purely because I am so pale. Okay, now the swatch nearest my hand looks pretty glowy. I'm kind of confused. My god, the oil on my skin's UV reactive, that's brilliant. I don't really feel like the eyeliner is showing up anything spectacular. mean, the lipstick's glowing a little bit, but, you know, not anything major. Let's try just shining at the bullet itself. I mean, that looks pretty cool and glowy in real life, but it's really hard to capture on camera. Whee. So, just trying to capture that on my lips on camera is really hard. Whoa, creepiness. Okay, I'm gonna give up and put the lights back on. Yeah. Okay, so I've just put my little lights on because, whew, that LED light's actually really warm. I always thought LEDs weren't meant to be that warm. Now, I think these lipstick colours are really pretty. I'm a bit disappointed by the glow test. I've actually been looking forward to that all week. I almost had better luck when the lights were on, showing how much it changes. Even then, the eyeliner doesn't do very much, apart from show the gaps upwards. So it just looks a bit blue there. And the lipsticks just go a bit more blue and weird. But the UV light is really messing with my camera, I would say, as well. It makes this really hard to do. They just look kind of white. Just how they look on my lips as well. So, overall, I like the lipsticks purely because of the colour of them, and I like the neon outer packaging as well. But the UV side of it, I'm not into it. I don't think I would want my lips to be glowing, that kind of weird chalky white that you always seem to get from UV colours. I don't think that's a good look, personally, but that is just me personally. If you do like UV makeup and you want to have UV reactive lips, then these are nice lipsticks. They've got decent staying power, they've got nice colours, it's a nice formula, and they're relatively affordable. The pencils, I'm going to say I do not recommend. I think there's something about UV pigments that just is not good for trying to work into a pencil formula. I don't feel that any of these glowed particularly well, and they were all quite dry and crumbly. Because this didn't glow very well, I have no idea whether the black smudging under my eyes is UV or mascara, because none of the liner glowed. So who knows? We'll never know. So ultimately, kind of regret purchasing these. They're definitely not going to get used again. Sorry. The lipsticks, I'll be using them again, but I will probably specifically not be wearing them if I know I'm going to a nightclub and there's going to be UV lights, because I don't really want to look like I have white blue lips. So I think this is kind of like an each their own thing. There's people that will love this collection, although the texture of the pencils I think is going to be difficult for everybody to work with. But if you've got any questions about this, please leave them down below and I will get back to you. And I said the other day we've got a new series starting this week, so stay tuned. Hopefully the weather's going to calm down because I am absolutely roasting. So I will see you guys later. Bye!